If your business does a lot of sales call every month, keep watching. I will show you how you can build your own AI sales call analyzer to get the most insights from each sales call on autopilot without code today. Now, we all know that sales calls are a gold mine of insights. Each sales call teaches us a lot, not just about the situation of one specific customer and the performance of that sales rep, but also give us insights for bigger picture things like better understanding for one customer segment, better insights into improving our products and services, as well as ideas for marketing. So doing post-sales call analysis here is pretty much a no-brainer. Previously, this task was very daunting because you had to process a lot of sales call every single month, and each sales call can go all the way from minutes to hours. It would be very inefficient and costly if you had to do the report manually every time. But AI is here and it's smart enough to help you automate this now. In fact, I think there are a bunch of different pre-built solutions for analyzing sales calls right now in the market. But the common problem is that each business is vastly different from each other. We have different products and services. We operate in different niches. We have different target customers. We even have different sales playbooks. So the way we do sales calls and the way we handle the analysis afterward also differ a lot. So it doesn't make sense at all if these tools apply one generic framework or template of analyzing sales calls to all business. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can build your own AI sales call analyzer tool that understands your business context and unique requirements and give you the right insights in the exact way you want for each call. First off, let's clearly lay out the requirements for this sales call analysis tool here. This is a quick yet very essential step that I always do because we need clarity about our own requirements before we can train an AI to do it for us, right? So the exact process here could differ for each business, but for this video, let's go with something simple. Let's say we would give an input that is a sales call recording. Then the output that we expect would be, first of all, a transcript of the sales call, then then generate some call insights, including like the call outcome, the sentiment, etc. Here we can you can give more details based on your business. And we would also want to evaluate the performance of the sales rep. So sales rep performance evaluation in your own criteria. And after that, we would determine the next steps for this customer, maybe draft a follow-up email so that we can take and send it to the customer here. This is a very basic example of how we can analyze a sales call. Feel free to customize it to meet your exact needs. For example, if you are a healthcare company, then you may look for different insights. You may look for an SOAP notes after the call. You may look for some keywords or a recap of the key symptoms that the patient talks about in the call. Or if you're a legal firm, a law firm, then the kinds of insights you need would also be different. So make sure to customize this to your business exact requirements, okay? And also feel free to add more kinds of sales call here. So we are talking about a basic sales call, but I understand for each business, we can have different kinds of sales call. There are toll calls, there could be demo calls, there could be like closing calls, and there could be even check-in calls that we do with our customers to see how it's going. So just for each of the type of sales call, just jot down how you would like the process to be like this, because this is very important for the next step of us. The next step I'm talking about is to turn that process into a multi-agent workflow on MyPal. If you're new here, a multi-agent workflow is essentially a sequence of AI agents that we combine together to do a complex multi-step process. So sales call analysis is one example of such process. It involves many steps, and instead of squeezing all of this into one agent, which would not be very ideal because the agent would easily get confused and could not follow our instructions for each step accurately. So what we can do instead is to build a multi-agent workflow. We bring multiple specialized agents together, each excelling at one task. And when they come together, they will bring the best of each other and give us the best results. Now, we are going to use MyPow.io to build this multi-agent workflow. What we can do here is start a new workflow here and take the sales call analysis process we have jotted down in the previous step, put it here, and click Generate with AI. That's all you need to start a new multi-agent workflow on MyPow. You don't need to do the setup manually because you can just describe it in plain English like this, and MyPow will set up a multi-agent workflow for you. This workflow will take in the sales call recording, which is the file. Then it will execute 5 steps from transcribe the sales call, analyze call for insights, evaluate sales rep performance, determine next steps to draft follow-up email, just like the exact way that we need in the previous step, right? Now, what I can do next is to assign an agent for each step here. For transcribe a sales call, I would just go for a general agent that I have because this is a pretty basic task. So I'm going to leave it here. Analyze sales call for insights. For this task, I would create a specialized agent for this. So analyze sales call recording for call insights. Now, the cool thing about MyPow is that you don't need to do all the prompting yourself. We have a built-in prompt generator that makes it super easy for you to start a new agent. You can literally just describe that agent's job like this and optionally provide an example output of this job here so that we would understand exactly what kind of output you want, and we will set up an agent for that for you. Now, I believe sales call insights needed for each business are different. So I would recommend you be very clear about the kinds of insights you need here, as specific as possible so that the agent can understand what you need. For me, I can simply paste in a template, an example output, example sales call analysis report I have done previously here. So the agent will understand like what kind of example output I'm looking for. Let's click Generate with AI. And now the sales call analysis is automatically generated, as you can see. And the desired output format is also very clearly put like this. And it's tailored to the exact template that I have given previously. Now I will save this agent to my account, and I'm gonna assign that agent to this step. Similarly, I will do the same thing for this evaluate sales rep performance step. After a sales call, and I'm gonna provide an example sales rep evaluation report here. Okay, let's generate with AI, and the agent is created. Let's save the agent and then assign this agent to this step. Let's continue with the next step for the customer. Let's say determine next steps for this customer to move them to the next phase in the sales pipeline. Okay, let's save it. And once again, assign this newly created sales strategist to this step. Finally, a follow-up email. So for this follow-up email, I have already had a email writer for customer, email writer for customer. Yeah, Thumbs ghostwriter for emails for customer here. So I'm gonna choose that agent to this step. And then the workflow looks good now. So I'm gonna save the workflow. So here we are redirected to the AI workflow builder on MyPow, where we can make further adjustments. What you can do here is you can customize the input So let's say instead of just the sales call recording, you can also add more information about the customer here. You may want to add a website of that customer, so that this workflow will have better context to analyze. It's super simple. Just click new field and then select the URL type here. But for this workflow, I just need a simple one, so no need for that customer website for now. But I just want to let you know about the possibility. Then you can also add a new step here. So if you want a separate step for something else, let's say you are looking for a keyword analysis, you can just add a new step and then choose agent node and then just add it here and reorder the steps in any order that you want. And you can also further fine-tune each step so that they can work the exact way you want. You can further customize the prompt here, or you can improve the agent itself. Maybe you add more knowledge sources to this agent so that this agent has better understanding about your company, your products and services, etc. You can also customize the output. Like if you wanted to write a specific style or specific language, you can also select a model for it. The default model on MyPal right now is GPT-4o Mini, but you can also access models from Anthropic, Google, Grok too. So feel free to pick a model that you think is best for the task. And once this AI workflow is ready, you can simply start a new run with this AI workflow, upload your sales call recording here. Let me select an example call that I have here. This is actually just a sample call I download from YouTube because I don't want because our own sales call recordings are pretty confidential. So, but this is good enough for demonstration. So we can start this workflow, and all the analysis will be done automatically. As you can see, this is the first step, transcribing the sales call. And next is the analyze call for insight step, where it can provide the sales call analysis report in the exact format that I want. This is very similar to the template that I provided. So next is evaluate the sales rep performance. It evaluate the ability of the sales rep in different phases of the sales call, from introduction, clarifying needs, explaining UVP, handling objections, closing, timeline clarification, even give a score here. And then it determined the next steps for this customer. Okay, as you can see, the actual action steps we can take. Even such as some educational resources for this sales rep. And finally, it drafts a follow-up email. Okay, as you can see. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. So within just minutes, I have got this entire analysis done. This typically takes me, I think, 1 hour if I have to watch the whole recording manually and write this report. But now the entire process just takes me like minutes, as you can see, and we can easily scale this to dozens or even hundreds of sales calls every single month. Now, what you can do next is you can build not just one sales call analyzer workflow, but multiple sales call analyzers that are tailored for each type of sales call in your business. So you may have one sales call analyzer for cold calls, another one for demo calls, another one for follow-up calls or closing calls, etc. On MyPal, you don't have a limit on how many AI workflows you can build, so feel free to create as many AI workflows as you need. Well, you might be wondering how you can actually integrate this workflow into your business automation flow. For example, how you can automatically trigger the analysis for every sales call on Zoom, or how you can save this analysis to your CRM or something like that to centralize the data in one place. Well, on MyPal, you can easily do that with our public API and webhooks feature. It's super easy because you can easily integrate MyPal with a business automation platform, just like Zapier or Make, to help you with this. I will link down below some help docs that you can read on how you can start using the public API and webhooks on MyPal. And just like that, we have built a whole AI sales call analyzer in just minutes without code, just like I said, right? I will share this exact AI workflow I have built right below as a template, so you can easily duplicate it to your own MyPal workspace for the customization if you want. Or you can simply go to mypal.io, log in, and start building your AI sales call analyzer workflow now, simply by describing the workflow you need in plain English, just like what I have shown you. For now, take care, and let me know if you have any questions in the comment section down below.